Call me racist if it's true.
Racist.
Welcome to Puro Pinche Sports. I'm your host, Jose Garza, and it's been a long 2 weeks for some of us, but hell, it's been a long month and a half. What are we doing, Trey? How are you been, brother?
Good, man. Good. Baby's getting big already and rocking and rolling, baby.
I'm glad the baby let you out to come play with your friends today. Good to have you back. Alex, how we doing, bro?
Good. It's a typical Monday. Shit always happens.
Yeah, but it's a typical Tuesday.
Oh yeah, well, typical Monday. Tuesday. My bad.
You good, man? James, how we doing, bro?
We chilling, big dog. We chilling.
Nice. Well, guys, as you can see by the background, obviously we're going to be doing a mock draft. Of course, that's also in the title today. We're mock drafting the NFL's 2025 draft. It should be a lot of fun. We don't know what's going to happen because, well, we're crazy like that. But then two big news happened today. Russell Wilson signs with the Giants for 1 year, $21 million, $10 million guarantee. And the Patriots signed Stephon Diggs for a 3-year contract, $69 million. So that could affect tonight's draft very easily. Guys, any quick thoughts on those signings?
Say the second one more time. My phone cut out.
Stephon Diggs signed with the New England Patriots for $69 million, 26 guarantee.
Okay, that's what I thought. It kind of cut it in out.
No, I got you. Any quick thoughts, boys, on those signings?
Shit, that's a hell of a sign.
Well, Russell ends up leaving because Aaron's going to Pitt, right?
Allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, I could
Hey.
say.
Well, it's for certain that New York will for sure have a black quarterback.
Yeah.
Ain't no debate about that shit.
Hey, the way to break the streak is to do two. I'm just saying they signed two just to prove a point, bro.
Oh, man.
What is that thing called? DEI or whatever it's called?
Yeah. That's good.
It lives
No,
strong.
I said in the chat the Russ one I think was dumb. That's just my personal opinion. I do like the Stephon Diggs. I think that brings vet to the receiver room.
Yeah, he's definitely needed. Cause they got hella youth over there. So like,
Yep,
their receivers aren't trash. They're just not explosive.
Or they're not experienced, you know.
They try.
That'll help out, but that's damn. Stephon versus Ramsey, Stephon versus Sauce.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that actually. Yeah,
Stephon,
that's a good one.
Tough.
Stephon versus the Bills twice a year.
That's a good one.
That's gonna be tough, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, I mean, I like it. I said it. In the text there. I like it. We needed some people. We need people that can separate. And if Stephon Diggs could be at least 70-80% of what he was, I'm okay with it. It's better than what we have now.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll take it. All right, fellas, let's get into it. So obviously we're doing mock drafts. We're doing 1 through 32. We'll do the best we can with our limited education as possible. Coach, Professor Alex Cruz will grade us along the way probably. But it's not a big deal. It's all for fun. Next month, we'll probably be doing a live draft together online again because none of us wants to drive to Trey's house to meet up.
Unless you give me a damn shuttle shit.
Trey almost killed us that day.
Again, he's talking about this bridge thing. I don't even know what he's talking about. I don't remember. It was after midnight, okay? Sorry if I was tired. I'm sorry. Stacey says, hey, let's get it. All right, bet boys. All right. So we're going in order right here. Myself, Trey, Alex, and then James, and then vice versa, back to same order after those 4 picks. So I got the Tennessee Titans first. Whew. Some say it's an easy pick because you know what? You know, they need a quarterback and all that stuff. I'll be honest, guys. I ain't too fond of the quarterbacks this year. So I'll be a little bit of a wild card here, and I'm going to go with Penn State's Abdul Carter.
Ooh, I like it.
Interesting.
Took him off the board right there. I think he's the best option possible, so I like it.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right.
I do not want this to pick for me.
With the Browns pick, The Browns select Teteria McMillan.
Yeah, you botched
Oh
it out
wow,
of it.
you gave me something now.
Yeah.
I think I was gonna follow this.
What was the logic behind that pick, Trey?
Don't worry about it, bro. Stay in your lane.
Stay your lane.
It's
Stay
all
your
part of
lane.
a mock draft episode. What are we talking about?
Oh, just in, GM Trigger Trey has been fired. No, I'm just kidding.
I just want the explanation. That's all. The viewers want to know why you picked him right now, this early. When you have Deshaun Watson, they definitely didn't sign a quarterback. Oh wait, they traded for somebody. I forgot who. It was
Pickett.
Yep, that's bad. All right. Interesting maneuver, Trey. I love it. All right, GM Alex, what do you got?
So I do know they need a quarterback. Cam Ward is on the board, but I feel like this is going to be a draft where I'll get a best availability right now. So right now available is going to be Travis Hunter, and I know the team under me really wants him, so I'm going to be an asshole. And I know they can't trade, so I'm going to get Travis Hunter off the board. And now it gives the New England Patriots in the loop. Do they draft high on the running back?
All right.
Games.
Well, that's all up to GM James with the Patriots.
Well, we don't want the hype. We're not in it for clicks. You know what I'm saying? We're in rebuild mode. We have the definition of a franchise quarterback. We got a proven vet at receiver. We already got a star-studded quarterback in Gonzo. So we're going to protect our line. And we're going to build our line and protect our quarterback, unlike the goddamn Bengals. And we're going to take Will Campbell.
All right. I love it. I love that.
So, okay, no. I'll just save it for later.
Well, critique it. There's no reason to say.
No, I'm not critiquing it. One thing that a lot of people are talking about is just he has short arms.
I've been so annoyed by that.
Hey, so did Aaron Donald, right? He was undersized.
But the thing is that he's playing offensive tackle.
Hey, ain't about the size of the fight. About to fight it out, right?
Yeah.
However, the old people said it.
Milton says, "Look out for us, James." I think he looked out for us. I think that was a really good pick. I think for after what happened today with Stephon Diggs and everything, I think this is the right move. If available, if Hunter and Abdul Carter are not on the board. All right. So Jacksonville Jaguars. What don't they need? I mean, really.
Hey, can we just throw a cross at this pick?
I mean, dude. I mean, they needed everything across the board.
Jesus.
Sunshine ain't enough, bro. I mean, Brian Thomas Jr. Fantastic.
No, not gonna lie. The kid's a stud.
Fantastic.
He
but
is a stud.
They need help, and there's a lot I could do. Obviously, their needs right here says receiver, tight end, defensive interior, and safety. You got a lot of good names here. You got a lot of names.
But it's also like, what side do you want to build first? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to go offense?
Wait, go down. What's that?
Yeah. What do you need, brother?
Is that say Mike Green? I didn't see it.
There you go.
Yeah, Edge from Marshall.
He's ranked 12. Elaborate, please.
I don't know, man. Like I guess what he did in the fucking
Senior Bowl.
Senior Bowl, I'm like, y'all are crazy.
They had a kid like that from Oklahoma. Did you see that TikTok where they were making fun of him because he had to do the defensive tackle drills and he was like slapping it weird?
Yeah, I don't know, but like
they made fun of him. They clowned him, the coaches and all of that, and then he turned around and had a hell of a season. Like, I think he was like third or fourth in like pass rush by PFF. Like,
I don't need to share this, by the way. I just want to.
Yeah.
No matter how much time Dak has, Dak will be Dak.
That's why you shorter than your nephews in your picture.
Oh god.
How about that? No matter how tall you are, you will still be short for your whole life.
Well, look, I'm gonna be the guy that believes that Trevor Lawrence needs protection, and at this point, he has nothing in the front line. So I'm gonna go all the way down to Armand Membo.
That is a great pick. That is a great pick.
Get him a tackle. Protect your investments, please.
Yes.
All right, Trey. This is you with the Raiders.
Where was that guy at?
He was like ranked 11, but he was like the second
Yeah.
tackle on the board.
You can't miss him. He's from Missouri.
Oh, there he is. From his,
Yeah.
okay. I overlooked his name.
No, you good.
All right. With the 6th pick, the Las Vegas Raiders select.
Ashton Genty. Please get him niggas a running back.
Why?
Let the GM speak, James. Let the GM speak.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna take Mason Graham to pair him up with Crosby.
You're going heavy defense, but that is a Pete Carroll thing to do. I do think.
A
To be
very
fair.
Exactly.
terrible, but I don't think
Exactly.
he would have. I think he would have went edge.
Well,
That is a great pick.
I mean,
Let's
now you're not only just pairing him with Max Crosby, you're also pairing him with Christian Wilkins.
Christian Wilkins.
Now you're putting a lot of pressure on that. And I thought they
Yeah.
signed somebody else. I thought they signed someone else on the edge. I could be wrong. But anyways, I do think that's a good pick. Ashton Genty would have been a great pick. And I do think they still need to get a running back, but you got a lot of good running backs coming out this draft. So you don't have to go that Hail Mary if you're not that confident in him.
True.
All right,
Get
Alex.
this in. Trigger Trey got rehired.
Come back.
All right, GM Alex, what do we got for the Jets?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm probably gonna get a receiver here. Damn, that's crazy. We have yet to pick a quarterback.
He might be coming up, so you never know.
Let me get the receiver from Missouri, Luther Burden III.
Wow, a lot of people have him like 5th on their boards, but all right, I like this. What made him special to you over a lot of other wide receivers?
I think him and Garrett Wilson would be a perfect match. You have Justin Fields finally have a few receivers, and I didn't want to go tight end, especially because it's super early in the 7th pick to go with a tight end, even though I feel like they need more weapons. To tell you the truth, I was gonna get Mason Graham if he fell. But yeah, I think it would be a perfect fit for there. I don't think he goes to the Jets. So
interesting. All right, he is projected to go to the Jets by a lot of people. Let's see if that actually changes up. Rob says Vikings going corner. They still need to score. Talking about Oakland Raiders. And best RB is dude out of Carolina.
False.
All right, GM James, what do we got?
For Carolina, we need to add something to that wide receiver room with that country ass boy they got over there, the baby DK. So I'm gonna give them Emeka Ibuka from the Ohio State.
I almost feel a bit of a reach, in my opinion, but I mean, I like it. I mean, he is a lot of people's top 5 board, but at number 8, maybe a little too much on my blood pressure. I mean, I feel we're going really, really weapons heavy so far in a lot of spots here. While I'm looking at.
Well, I mean, I also did. They did need a DB. I also did want to give them that. I'm not too high on these edge rushers that are kind of underneath or that come after Carter. Some of them I think are a little bit of height, but I like this guy to add offensive weapon and firepower to that offense. You know, they got 2 good running backs already. They got the kid out of Texas. They got a decent tight end. They could use a DB, but I felt I chose offense over defense because they did add defense in the offseason. So
yeah, I got you.
So I thought he was the best quarterback for there.
Nah, yee. All right. Thanks, Easy. All right. With the 9th overall pick, the New Orleans Saints need a lot of things. I mean, they need to fix their cap room for the future and all that stuff. But I am looking into their future when I make this pick, ladies and gentlemen. Let me go up and just it's gonna be a while before I find him. They're gonna go quarterback.
Lord Jesus.
They do need a quarter. I mean, Derek Carr is only there for maybe one more year. And then what's the chances that they're if let's say this draft was happening, what are the chances they're gonna get a quarterback at this level unless they get the number 1 overall pick next year? I'm gonna go with Cam Ward in this pick right here to pair up
Nice pick.
and maybe take the role from Derek Carr or at least learn from him whatever he can. But
Ooh, who's on the clock next?
it is GM Trey. He is picking for Alex's Chicago Bears.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. With the 10th pick in the NFL draft, the Bears select Mr. Ashton Genty.
Woo! Running back from Boise State. What was the thought process behind that one, Chicken Trey?
They need a running back, man.
Because that's a Ben Johnson pick.
That's racist, Alex. Yeah, they need a running back, bro.
All right. They needed a running back. It's I don't know if Genty will. I mean, he might go at 10. He might go at 6. We never know.
I dude, it's apparent that he is gonna go to the Chicago Bears.
I mean, think it's a bad move.
I mean, it's Ben Johnson's move for sure. The running backs they have now, I think they're pretty good. I mean, they're solid, but you better put up a lot of fucking points if you go running back in the top 10.
Yeah,
I mean, we need somebody to protect Caleb Williams.
So how do you like so far your new O-line?
It's good. I think it's really good. I just feel like you need a younger talent there, just to pair up. You could have like a 6-man rotation. You know, kind of like a lot of offensive line heavy teams do. Like have like a Decker. You know how Decker was with the Lions.
Yeah.
You need. I'm not saying pick a type of Decker guy number 10, but a guy that they picked up, you know, during the offseason could be that type. So we'll see what they do.
Rob says they're gonna go O-line #Chicago.
I'm kind of hyped with the I know for sure they will beat the Vikings.
All right, GM Alex, you're on the clock. Who is the San Francisco 49ers gonna get?
Son of a gun. Let me see. Well, they for sure need some people on defense, but I do not want to reach.
You think?
You know what? I think. Damn.
PFF says
Give me Will Johnson, the corner out of Michigan.
Will Johnson?
Yeah.
Okay, so why him over a guy that they have ranked higher than him and like Jahdae Barron?
Well, Will Johnson. Well, he's had a lot of big moments.
Okay.
Not saying that Texas didn't, but Michigan has been a top defense for a very long time.
Yeah.
So I think that will play into factor.
I would say too,
Michigan also. Yeah, Michigan also
man.
plays like more of a pro style defense. So, and then plus you still got a guy like Fred Warner in the middle. So I think that would help out.
Rob says, "LOL." All you can hear is JJ to JJ. Chicago ain't ready because that dude is nasty to tackle corner off of Michigan. All right.
JJ only had like 60 yards combined in 2 games against Chicago last year.
I thought he went off in 60 on one game and poorly on the other.
60 in one game. I know for sure the other game he had like 10 yards.
I thought it was like 24 and 60. I'll double check. But all right, GM James, you're up while I look this up.
With the pick from the dead ass organization in the NFL.
How the fuck did he get his team?
4, 8, 12, 16. He got lucky. He actually got mine, Trey's, and his own team.
Oh wow.
So we're gonna fix this goddamn running back position, and we're gonna take help from the audience of the short people under 6 foot crowd, Robert Washington, and we're gonna take North Carolina's Omarion Hampton. Boom.
Sheesh. Yes, sir. Got to scroll all the way down, son.
Yeah.
I mean, after they gave up all their running backs and they got Javonte Williams, who's still on one good leg. Yeah, I mean, you kind of needed to, right?
And somebody's stepdad and Miles Sanders, goddammit.
All right. In both appearances, Alex, against Chicago, you got in the first matchup 2 receptions for 27 yards. The second matchup, 7 receptions, 73 yards, 1 touchdown.
Yeah, trash.
Milton says, short people. I'm offended. Milton,
My bad,
big
dog. My bad. I was just trying to insult one person, but
He says 5'9" is the average, so eat that. Oh, don't say that. Alex is like 5'5". Come on, man. Short. We need short kings out here. Ain't that right, Trey?
yeah. Thanks, Trey. Thanks for your help.
Who is at who it was at Addison who killed y'all?
What do you say?
I was trying to read that. Who it was, Addy, who killed y'all? I think you're just saying Jordan Addison killed y'all.
Yeah,
he did. Everybody knows that was my number 1 receiver coming out of college.
Jerry Jones picking Braun Baker as running back. Get your wrestling out of here, Stacey. Rob says, damn, I hope y'all don't get him. He's my favorite back. Dude, don't fumble first game. First game, 2 fumbles. All right. The Miami Dolphins, my arch nemesis.
Hey, can you scroll your picks up on the side? I accidentally backed out by accident.
What you
trying
mean?
to play catch up. The picks that were taken.
You want me to scroll up these guys?
Yeah, scroll on the left side. He's saying so you can see because his messed up.
Okay, sorry, Hunter.
Oh, that went too low.
You're excited.
Apparently. So Carter, McMillan, Hunter, Campbell, Membo, Graham, Burden, the third.
Whoa. Go back. Who was after I gotta find that dude. Okay. Mabu. Raiders took Graham. Jets took who? Jets take?
Jets took Luther Burden the third.
Burden. Carolina.
Cam Ward, Ashton Jeanty, Will Johnson, Omarion Hampton.
Who's gonna pick Scatterboo?
Shit, I don't know.
Nobody in this first round. Best kicker in the draft. I don't know. Marco's not here today. He'll probably be a 5th round pick. For the Dallas Cowboys. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, they need somebody to pair with the long snapper.
Right. No, you got a kicker, right, James? You got the
we got the
yeah.
What? We got the only points that get scored on our team. BA, baby, Brandon Aubrey.
All right.
I got that goal leg.
My arch nemesis, the Miami Dolphins. I don't really care for them, but they do need to protect Tua from himself, so they might need to go tackle here. And there's one guy that's fallen a lot in the draft lately, and I am going to go with Kelvin Banks Jr. coming out of Texas. They need to protect him, bro. He needs protection.
I know, for real, no, you're not lying. He does.
That man's going to be wearing that freaking caps on his damn helmet. He'll be the only quarterback doing it.
Who did the 49ers take?
The Niners took Alex Alzee, right?
Will Johnson, right?
Will Johnson.
Will Johnson.
Damn, that's a great pick for them.
Colts are on the board. GM Trey, you are up.
All right.
Don't sound so excited.
For real.
Well, I'm debating between two. Actually, three, technically. All right.
Their
With the
pick is right there at
14th.
the top.
Calm down.
Huh?
I said
With the
their pick is right
14th
there at the top.
pick, the Indianapolis Colts select Jahdae Brown. Baron. Yes. That's right.
No, oh, Trey.
Texas goes back to back in our mock draft. I love it.
What happened?
I thought you were gonna go with the tight end.
I did too. I'm like,
Yeah.
that's why I said their pick is right there at the top.
Yeah,
That's what they need offensively. That dude's a stud. A blocker, and he can get open.
that's a perfect rank where he goes.
Bro,
They don't-
like
They don't know.
Dallas
They don't know how
Clark.
to use a tight end. They don't know how to use a tight end in Indy.
That's true though. But he's
They
like
had
a Dallas Clark.
They had a dude that was like 6'7", motherfucker could catch over anybody, and they won't even play him because I guess he's not disciplined enough. I'm like, come on, bro, it's just Bo. Come on, just play him a little bit more. They'll show some numbers. All right, GM Alex, up to you now.
ATL, shouty.
Yeah, what does Michael Penix Jr. need?
Yeah, I think the interior there. I know it's not on there, but I'm going with another Michigan guy, Grant from Michigan. I think it's
Grant.
yeah.
Kenneth Grant from Michigan.
They just let what's the name go, right? Jenkins free agency.
They also let Matthew Judon go.
Yeah. Well,
He
Judah
walked.
was already up there in age, so
Yeah.
so I don't think Jenkins was too, but I think Jenkins was more of a threat in the inside than Matthew Judah.
Mm-hmm. All right. With this pick, James, we will be halfway done with the first round. So, GM James, you are up with the Arizona Cardinals.
We will help plug the lines. Let's look here.
Says they need a guard, a defensive lineman, and a cornerback.
Yep.
Plenty of good players still on the board here that we have not touched.
Yep. Let's see. Quarterback. You know what? I'm going to go quarterback, and I'm going to give them Trey Amos out of Ole Miss.
Oh, I heard quarterback. I was like, hello?
No. Trey Amos.
Oh, it's going to be a while. Oh, there you go.
There he is right there.
Rank number 4. Why so high on him, James? Why so high on him?
Why so high on them? Because they have a young DB core. I think they have a young DB core, kind of where they're headed right now with their offense. I think that's a good plug and play for them. They kind of restructured their line. I was going to get them a lineman, but I didn't like the guy they had from Alabama that was there for that position. So, and these receivers, they can get in later rounds. They're going to be there.
They don't got a bad receiving core. They just need Kyler to match up with Marvin.
Yeah.
All right. The Bengals re-signed both their wide receivers. Decided to give them a whole buttload of money. But, I mean, part of T. Higgins' contract kind of screws them after a year. So, let's see if we can fix this for them. They need a lot of things. They don't need offense. I'm not gonna focus on offense. That defense is garbage. I know they want to try to re-sign Trey Hendrickson, and hopefully they do. But I'm not liking what they've been doing. The O-line definitely still needs work. Unlike Matthew Golden. No, I was kidding. Imagine, right? Imagine they did that shit.
I would not be surprised if they drafted a wide receiver. I swear, I wouldn't.
I will go ahead and give them some secondary help because God knows they need it. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them Malachi Starks.
Damn.
Give them something they desperately need. I mean, they need a whole new defense, to be honest with you.
Go up a little bit, Jose. No, on round one. Where it says round one.
What are we looking at?
Go up a little bit.
You said a DB?
Yeah. He's actually a safety.
He's safety?
Yeah, from Georgia.
He might actually.
He's number 9.
He might actually go to 49ers.
Yeah, he might go sooner than this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Figure out where he would fit perfect. Because that'll be a dream for the Cincinnati Bengals.
Well, if they can actually know what they're doing, man. I mean, goddamn, this GM, this front office is ass.
Trey, you need Jesus with this pick.
Best long snapper of the draft. I don't know special teams like that. Milton,
Could you guys long snap?
Huh?
Could you guys long snap?
Yes.
Hell no.
I used to do it in high school.
I'd be lucky if I could bend over.
Actually, so my grandpa was training my uncle to long snap, and he actually went to college as a long snapper, and went to like the All-American Bowl or something like that as a long snapper.
Shit.
Dope.
Yeah, just literally long snapper, dude. So,
all right, GM Trey, you're up.
All right, with the 18th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select Mr. Mike Green from Marshall.
All right. There's your edge right there. Oh, shoot. Why not go O-line? Now that they have, good old Sam Darnold, they need to protect the hell out of him. Why not O-line, Trey?
Because I know they lost some of their D, so Seattle's always been known for their defense, right?
Yeah.
Put it back on them guys.
Yeah, Coach Mike McDonald will definitely go defense first. Definitely defense for Cincy. Yep, definitely. They definitely needed to go there. All right, GM Alex, you got Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What are we going here, boy?
Yeah, let's get Campbell from Alabama. He's a guy that could probably play the inside and the outside.
He is talking about
Jihad Campbell is off the board now. Nice.
A lot of comparisons to Khalil Mack for me.
Who's
All
that?
right. Jihad Campbell.
Could play inside and outside.
All right. GM James is picking for Trey's Denver Broncos. Apparently, they still need a running back, a wide receiver, a center, and an interior defense. What are we getting for them, James?
We are going to get splashy and flashy, and we're going to give that guy one of his old friends. Tez Bartholomew Johnson.
I'm scrolling.
You're gonna scroll for a while. Did you really pick him with the first pick, bro? You're wild.
Yeah.
He's number 104.
Is he really?
Yes.
What position we're looking for?
Wide receiver.
Oh God, Lord.
He weighs like $150 or $160.
You're
like,
funny for that, James. The first pick, bro.
Offense is going to be powerful.
No, I understand that.
Just know who your coach is.
Okay,
it's just funny. Like
Matthew Golden was right there. Really?
Nah, we ain't worried about Golden.
We're going Tez in the first round.
Tez with Bo Nix. You got to pair him with the guy that threw the ball in college.
Look at Trey's face.
That's his brother. You know that, right?
Yeah, it basically is his brother. Yeah. They are gonna pick him for sure.
They're gonna pick him in the second round.
Yeah,
I don't think the second round.
Third round.
Third. He's a third rounder.
Not a first round pick, but all right, James. I like the way you think. You freaking lunatic.
Little razzle dazzle. You feel me?
All right.
Razzle dazzle.
What I do like here is that now with the 21st pick, the Pittsburgh Steelers have yet to really sign a real quarterback.
No, you're not.
So they're going to be drafting. They're going to draft Primetime Jr. and they won't be taking Shadow Sanders right here.
Rolling to the sky and went from side to side.
Which, I mean, under Tomlin, I like it. It's not that different from probably what he deals with his dad. So I like it. It just means his dad won't be coaching Pittsburgh anytime soon. Maybe he will. Ooh, we don't know.
Replace a black man with a black man. What?
There you go. Hey, if Aaron Rodgers does sign with them, it's a nightmare. I'm so sorry for Pittsburgh. But if somehow Shedeur Sanders was able to fall to them, that's not bad to pick, to be honest with you.
That's crazy.
GM Trey, you are up.
All right. With the 22nd pick, the Los Angeles Chargers select Tyler Warren.
There you go.
Hey, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I did fumble that pick because I just see a guy right here that I know would have fit perfectly with the Denver defense. I'm sorry. I got a little excited for Tez.
Cancel this whole damn.
Who would you have picked then, James?
Huh?
Who would you have picked?
I would have gave y'all Walter Nolan, the defensive inside guy from Ole Miss. He's a fucking monster.
My thing is, I love Trace. Like every week, he sends us a new list of guys that could go at 20 years. And it's all these like better players, and all of a sudden you're like, nah, Tez Johnson.
You're a hater, Jose. Don't judge my mocks, bro.
Oh, sorry. You want Tez now? You want Tez?
No, but you judge my mocks.
No, I just know you've been weapon heavy. You were asking for a weapon, so I get it. All right, GM Alex, you're picking for the Packers.
So I don't think they're gonna do this because they're idiots.
Damn.
So they have the opportunity like this, because these guys are not gonna be on the board for sure. But Matthew Golden fits perfect with the Green Bay Packers.
You think they're gonna add another receiver?
Yeah, because they're not sold on their receiving core, and I know for sure Josh Jacobs and Jordan Love have been vocal about it. They've gone defense.
That's the pick, right? I can't undo it. That's the pick, Matthew Golden. Okay.
Yeah, because dude, they've been going defensive heavy for a very long time, and some of them hit, but they're not crazy game changers, you know, where they're household names. So they have to get a receiver here.
All right. Well, Jameson, you are picking for Roberts, Minnesota
Vikings. Oh man.
Oh Jesus, I'm scared already.
They need a running back,
defensive interior, and anywhere in the secondary.
Yeah.
What do you want me to look for you? Do you want me to look up some names here? You want to?
No, because I know who I want to give them as far as defensive interior. I don't know about DB. This guy's pretty solid too. Nope, we're not there yet. So let's see, it's between that side. Yeah.
Rob says bet not fuck up. What up, Joe?
All right, let's get him a punter. Nah, just playing.
Oh,
yeah, let's
shit.
go with Walter Nolan. Walter Nolan, defensive
Walter
interior.
Nolan. All right.
I like that for him. Plug up that line.
Oh, miss. All right. Well, I know how much Cody's freaking Houston Texans are starving for an O-line. They traded away Laramie Tunsil. He's right there. Let me see. I want to see mess with some names. Gray Isabel. Nope.
Hey, he's good.
I'm not saying he's not. I'm just saying I don't think he'd be the better
He's
option.
fucking solid.
Josh Connery Jr. Nah, we're going to go with the easy one. We're going to go with the higher graded guy, and that is Josh Simmons. If he somehow does fall to 25, I think it's a really good pick.
Like that.
GM Trey. I don't care. It's not my team.
Who is that that you picked?
Josh Simmons.
Okay. Oh, I guess I was a pick behind. I think I missed one, but I got him. All right.
That's the guy Vikings was looking at. Solid pick, James.
You know I got you, big dog.
The lineman from Oregon, Joe says I should have gone. All right. Well, you and Alex disagree on who I picked up, so it is what it is. Go ahead, GM Trey. You are now picking for the Los Angeles Rams.
With the 26th pick, the Los Angeles Rams select Colston Loveland.
Man, snag. What a nice pick.
Damn, how many Michigan players have gone off the board in the first
They're
round?
fucking loaded, man.
They
I'm telling
are. They really are. God damn.
I would say at least 4 already.
Let me count. 1.
And these are
Ooh.
all guys from back from what's the name's
Yeah, Hardball's days. Yeah.
Yeah.
Four first round Michigans. That'd be nice. Wow.
These are his guys.
All right, Alex, you're picking for the Baltimore Ravens. Joe says Rams need cornerback help. They do, but I do think a lot of top cornerbacks already gone off the board today.
Not the fastest one.
No, not the fastest.
Okay, hold on. Jasmine's in here real quick.
Kick her out.
Wow, that was loud.
Tyler Booker. Let's go. No.
Deport her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tyler Booker or
Oh,
I know who you from grab.
give me
Joe says nice pick, another weapon for Matt because Higbee's older.
the boy from Tennessee. What's the name?
Pierce.
Yeah,
James Pierce.
Edge. James Pierce Jr. Ooh, man, you add that to that Ravens defense. Ugly. I still think they need some linebacker help, but I like that pick there for the Ravens. I just feel like ever since they lost Patrick Queen, it's been a little rougher for them.
there's a linebacker that I like in this class that's probably not going to get any love though.
Yep. All right, James. James Pierce at this point would be a steal. Yeah, if he fell that much, yeah, for sure. I don't know if he'll actually fall that far, but you never know. Damn, they'll be big. All right, GM James, you are up. What do we got here for the Detroit Lions? Now with new coordinators on both ends.
Wide receiver helping guard edge linebacker. I honestly don't even know who these two guys are really at wide receiver. It's kind of sad. But this guard, I think, is.
You don't need to reach if you don't want to, bro.
Let me see. What do they need? Guard edge.
Trey, on a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about next month's draft?
Super excited, bro. Super excited.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna give them a steal right here. I mean, I doubt this kid falls this low, but defensively, if they can grab him, he's the better pick of all of them. And I'm gonna go Mikael Williams.
Ooh, stealing that from Philly because obviously Philly likes to pick up them Georgia boys.
Yep. Pair him with Aiden Hutchinson. Man.
Well, they definitely need the coverage in case something does happen to Aiden again. Hopefully not, right? But, God willing, you got the coverage.
Yes, sir.
All right, last round for all of us, gentlemen. We got this down pretty quickly, honestly. I'm impressed. Edge from Georgia, Williams. There you go. Joe liked it. All right, Washington's on the clock. They're big defensive team themselves. Definitely a lot of need there because they're still going to be packed up against the champion Eagles, and if that is able to get healthy, that Cowboys team can be threatening. So let's go ahead and get I like the kid from A&M a lot more than the Boston College kid. Then give me Shamar Stewart.
Really? You like him better?
I like him a little better. I mean,
he was supposed to be like a top 10 pick, but he's been really bad lately, like with his measurements at the combine and stuff, and he doesn't look as explosive than what he does on tape. So I don't know. That's why he's fallen so far.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Quinn would probably go this route. I don't know, but I mean that's also saying if like a guy like right here we got Donovan Iziraku falls that much. I don't know if truly that would actually happen. You know what I mean? So I think if this situation, he probably would go with a guy like Stewart. Or maybe not. I don't know. But definitely something here. I do think they go edge nonetheless. Trey, your final pick for this evening, it is the Buffalo Bills.
With the 30th pick, the Buffalo Bills select Jalen Walker.
Ooh, bitch.
Once again, stealing from the champion Eagles. I mean, they all want the Georgia guys, so you're just taking them away from them little by little. I like it. I like it. All right, the former champions, Chiefs are up. Alex, what do you got for them?
Well, they have to protect the golden child of the NFL, and we know we don't want to see no more flags on Precious Mahomes anymore. I'm just fucking talking shit. Give me that tackle from North Dakota State, Gray.
Isabel.
Yeah.
Gray Isabel. All right.
He's actually, I think, the third best tackle, I think, in the draft for me.
Okay. The third. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I think right here is the fourth or fifth. Okay, you got him third. All right. James, close out this draft, bro.
Closing out the draft with Boston College edge Donovan Easy whatever.
Oh, I don't even want to know what are you trying to say there. Oh, what is this? Get this shit off me. All right, let me see.
Copyrighted.
All right, I'm in trouble. I don't know how well that shows up on y'all's thing.
Oh, we're covering half of it, I think. We're low 9.
So you want me to try and take a screenshot and send it to myself?
No. Actually, I got you. Hold on.
Oh, no, that's fine.
Yeah, perfect. Oh, well, no, you still can't see it. Oh.
Bad? Perfect? No?
No.
All right, should just left it how it was. Got it. I'm so sorry.
You just can't see 15, 16, and oh no, can't see all of them.
I try.
Okay, well, let me see. That's good. Keep on scrolling now. You can be able to see it.
That's the best I do unless I make it smaller.
That's good.
Right there?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep.
All right.
Let's see. Fucking James Taz Johnson.
Hey, the truth, baby.
Yeah,
how realistic do we think this draft would be if
we'll be fired.
Besides pick 20, I don't think it's too bad.
Nah.
Yeah.
They would get an F immediately if that was their pick. I don't know if the quarterbacks would actually fall this much, but realistically, I do think the quarterbacks should not be 1 through 4 or 1 through 3, really. But because of the class, the level they're at right now, because of how good this class is. But we know their needs. The early teams need the quarterback. But I do think realistically, quarterbacks should not be 1 through 3.
You think the Giants really do pick Shador?
Nah, they shouldn't. Not after getting Russ and Winston. I mean, they might, right? Because they might let go of DeVito and shit. So now you got 3 black quarterbacks, James.
That's why. Oh my gosh, that's why I said dumb, dude. Like they're just gonna sign a bunch of quarterbacks or what?
And you know how much he wants to go there, and then Cleveland, they want Cam Ward bad. So I don't know, man. That's really weird.
He said, "What? No Cam at 1." Nah, I don't like Cam that much, bro. I know Brian Callahan's fighting for his job. I don't like Cam at 1. I don't think he's generational. I don't think Shador's generational. They need somebody. I get it. The division's weak. There's not like it's Houston Texans at best, but
and then putting
what? Did I freeze? Or did Alex freeze? The Titans are close to making it official already. Not realistic. I don't see quarterbacks falling past 4. I mean, the Patriots aren't picking them up. Alex, you're frozen in case if you don't know. Dude just got his mouth open like that. Cochino ass.
I was just about to ask because it's really small on my screen. And I was going to ask if that's what it said. Oh, my gosh. That was funny. I was literally
Uh,
like staring at it. I was like, is that Alex's mouth open, bro?
oh wait, hold on. Let me kick this
That's
Alex
funny.
out and let me bring the other Alex. You back?
That's funny.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know
Well,
either.
we know what happened, buddy.
Close your mouth next time, Cochino.
Oh, that's funny.
Just trying to see if I can make it better for all 32, but nah, I can't.
That's what I'm
All
saying.
right.
So, do you want me to send a screenshot?
Nah, that's fine. It's gonna look the same either way.
Well, I know, but
Looks
I thought you were. Well, true. Right there.
Looks good right there.
That's good right there.
Okay.
Once you take a screenshot, it shouldn't be as big.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I mean, like small because it's the whole page is big.
You think Genty goes before Chicago's pick?
Ooh. I think that Raiders have a good chance of taking them.
I was gonna say I can see the Raiders taking them.
There we go. I think that's a perfect look right there.
Maybe the Giants.
Damn. I don't think Loveland either cracked. I don't think he.
I don't think Loveland goes that high.
No, I don't even think he goes first round. Let me see.
A lot of people are predicting him a second round too, depending on needs.
Which would be nice. Yeah, I do think the Rams, their defense is not the problem. I do see why you did that. Trey, I do see it, but
That Tyler Warren guy, I think he goes to.
I think he goes to the Jets. I don't think he falls. Yeah. I think that. Well, you know that Justin Fields. Justin Fields and a tight end is like just gonna happen. What would y'all each grade y'all's teams off season moves as a whole? Trey, how do you feel about your Denver Broncos?
A++, brother.
James, how do you feel about your Dallas Cowgirls?
Give him a Z.
Weren't you the one that picked it?
That's what they picked up. Zilch.
No, he's talking about like
The actual offseason moves.
Oh,
not this mock draft.
that's funny. No, I A++ for sure.
Yeah. Alex, how do you feel about your Bears?
shit. I'm ready for baseball season.
Oh my gosh.
So
Nah, I think like a B. I'm not getting overhyped over it.
don't you get enough of a fix with your baseball pod? I mean, you're good. Like you got your fix, so you don't gotta like.
No,
You're in it, Alex.
I think it's a B. I don't like to get over. I mean, I'm not gonna get overhyped over it.
B for best.
See what they want to. Hopefully, they do something. I mean, fuck.
Milton's asking, but what about myself? I think it's a B as well for Patriots. I know we had to overpay a lot of people, and some fans aren't happy with it. And I know, like Marco and some people, even in the people's debate, thread thought we overpaid for Stephon Diggs. But if you look at the actual details of the contract, it's not. It's actually it's a bargain, to be honest with you. So I give it a B. I think the Patriots did good this offseason. We're still a long way to go before we're actually like playoff contenders. But at least now Drake May has a weapon.
How long have they been in limbo right now? Like since.
Are you talking about since we've been to the playoffs or what?
Just been like, I don't know, because I think even in that playoff run that Mac Jones had, right? It wasn't even like all that.
I mean, if you want to say limbo since 2020, because that was the first year without Brady.
Was it? I feel like it's been longer.
No, it was 2020. We won the Super Bowl in 2018, and then in 2019 we started like 8-0, and then we just fell off, and then we lost in the first round.
How long do you think it's going to take for the Patriots to actually start contending?
I would love it to be 2-3 years.
Boys, I gotta go.
All right, buddy.
Later, guys.
Get some rest, man. Realistically, I would love 2-3 years. If they actually develop the guys right and you actually draft well and you're able to get, convince some guys to come in through free agency, I'd say about 2-3 years you could really make something happen. But you never know. The AFC is such a fluctuation that I could see the Patriots go back to the playoffs even sooner than that. But you just got to find the right guys, and you got to protect Drake May. They still need to get some tackles. So I know who do we got here for Will Campbell? Thank you, James. That's probably the exact move we are going to go with. If Hunter and Abdul are gone off the chart by then, because I do think that they probably would pick one of those two guys if they're available.
Interesting.
Milton says, agreed with Broncos A+. Love the Diggs move. Milton Williams is overpaid, but I hope I get proven wrong on that. He was overpaid. I completely understand that for a guy who doesn't play much. But again, we have to overpay to get guys on our side. We're not attractive enough just to be like, oh, hey, bare minimum or meet us at the right number. So I think that we had to overpay and we took him from the Panthers. I think the Panthers were about to take him if we didn't do that move. So it is what it is. But any final thoughts, fellas, on tonight?
Yeah, it's only 31 days or something, like 30 days, right, to the draft. Or I think it's here.
It is probably 30 days because we are. When is it? It's like April 24th.
Wait, what? Oh, I thought we're April. What the? It's March.
No, we are exactly 30 days away.
Damn.
Milton's asking you, James. Cowboys not making moves means
we suck again.
Super Bowl.
Oh my God.
It means we suck again, brother. Get ready for another high draft pick. Hopefully, we actually take correctly this year.
Would y'all get last year in your first round pick?
Shit. Mozzie Smith.
Mozzie Smith was last year's first round pick?
Yeah.
2024?
I don't know. I feel like he's been in the league for a couple
years. No.
I was gonna say.
It wasn't. I think it was Tyler Guyton, the Oklahoma kid. The lineman, the left tackle, I think.
Yeah, it was because
yeah.
I think Mozzie was a second round pick.
No, I think Smith's been in the league for a couple years now, hasn't he?
Like 2 or 3.
Yeah, he was the year before. I think he was the year before that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. So, fellas, we want to confirm now we're going to be doing a live draft, watching it together like last time.
Yeah.
Thursday. It's on Thursday, right?
It's on a Thursday.
I should be.
Yeah, Mozzie Smith was 2 years ago, 26th overall.
Yeah.
But all right, fellas, we'll talk about then that stuff. Maybe we'll see what we can come up with next. Actually, you know what? Next week, if y'all are down, like how we did last year, let's do a March Madness game. I'll make the brackets and y'all pick what's what. Y'all down with that?
Let's do it.
All right.
Juju walking that.
Oh, yeah, you didn't have to bring that up. I'm sad.
It's crazy,
bro. My heart dropped, bro. Because my friend posted it, I was like, Juju. And I was like, man, what?
Did you see the way her knee
snapped? Dog. Yeah.
Fuck. I mean, I told you like how my knee was hurt. Like I fucked up my knee a couple months ago, and I was like, fuck, dude. Like,
you can tell she knew what it was right away. Like right away. Like immediately. That you don't want to see that. I felt the same way for Paige Buckner, bro. Felt the same exact way when she got hurt. You just don't want to see. Like, you don't want to see these kids get hurt like that, bro.
And then she was just driving it in. Huh? And, like, she, like, drove it in, right? And I think it's because she just put too much pressure coming out, like, trying to lay it up.
She comes out the school year, right? This is her last year, so she'll miss the first year of her WNBA season completely. Yeah. So, yeah, man, that sucks. But, I don't think March Madness has been a lot of fun. I don't know what this whole Cinderella story crying shit Stephen A. and other people are making it out to be, but yeah, I've been enjoying it. So,
dude, I've completely been enjoying it. Like the teams that are dominating are the teams that you kind of expect. Some Cinderella stories. I do feel bad for Colorado State because I felt they had that game. Oh, buddy, that was just a hell of a shot from Maryland, but like it's gonna get cracking, man. It's gonna get real tight right here these next couple of days. So these games are gonna be really, really like power packed. The only thing, I think the only difference from this year and last year, you were so excited to see what Caitlin was gonna do, but this year I felt like prior to Juju's injury, like it was building up towards that because you were probably gonna see some of those head-to-heads down the line. Like I mean, last time her and Paige Buckner went at it, it was a shootout, bro.
That's why I felt going into this one. I felt like if you got Paige Beckers, you got Juju, you got Haley Van Lift, you got a bunch of girls out there that are grinding right now.
I mean,
so I was like,
bro.
And this is coming off the year after Caitlyn's like, final hoorah, and I'm like, dude, now you got like that her spotlight, what she did brought a lot of spotlight for other girls, even though they were already like successful in their own way. But like that's like I was looking forward for a lot of that. But I mean, obviously, and of course on the men's side, I'm all for Cooper Flag. Whatever happens with him, I know he might fall to the Wizards and all that stuff in the draft. But I'm excited for Duke and all that stuff. I was telling my buddy Mike, I was like, bro, I was just looking forward to watching all these Texas teams, Texas Tech, and all that stuff. And then everyone dies and falls. I'm like, all right, never mind, fuck that shit. I gotta watch everyone else now.
I knew Texas wasn't gonna.
My big thing, bro, is like I'm excited to see. Like I love the rise of Auburn. Like I love the rise of them, and they're one of the most highly touted teams. I think it's their national title to lose because they played so many top 10 teams already. I love what Miami was doing. Like Florida, you got like. I mean, I wasn't really too worried about Texas because I mean, like I think they still got some building to do. They got to land a couple more prospects. But like Houston, like, bro, there's some dogs that are still in this fight, and it's gonna be crazy how this unfolds. So like I'm glued to the TV this weekend, bro. Like glued to the TV.
Should be fun. Then we get the Final Four here in San Antonio the following week, so should be fun. All right, last question to the panel by Milton. You get one superpower, defense against all. What are you picking?
And against all, what are you picking? Damn, bro.
One superpower? Shit. I know. I watched fucking. I don't even know that shit. You got me stumped now.
The ability to read minds.
Hell no. I don't want to know what you niggas is thinking. Ever.
Nah, you know what? I wouldn't pick the ability to read minds. I'd be able to control fucking shit, like how fucking
control minds,
like Professor X and Jean Grey do, like fucking like the psychic powers, like that kind of shit.
They able like ability to control minds, because then you'll be able to control what the other person does. Yeah. I'm evil,
James. I'm gonna make you think you're white.
Nah, I don't want to do that. Ever.
Yeah, he like seasoning on his shit.
I'll make you like that one character from the Boondocks. Was it Rufus Ruckus? What the fuck his name is?
Uncle Ruckus?
Yeah.
I don't think like that, bro. Nah.
I'll make you just like him.
I think I would want the ability to like I don't know how to put it, like to be like extremely
strong,
like extremely strong and gifted, but like the ability to also never die.
Like, so immortality.
Huh?
So immortality.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the ability not to die would be perfect. But like,
because I mean, like I don't want to be like, you know what I'm saying. I wouldn't abuse my power, but I would use it like for the right reasons. You know what I mean? So like for the better of good versus evil. But I wouldn't want to die, bro. Like I don't know. I don't want to feel that feeling.
Me and Alex will have that villain arc.
Like I don't know if I would want to. Like because like I'm thinking like I definitely don't want to read minds. Like and then,
not even control them. Like that would be cool.
No, man, I don't want to do that either.
Like I can control somebody to like jump off a cliff or something.
Wow, I was gonna say I'll move traffic out the way for me so I can go.
See, I don't want to do like I wouldn't want to do because I know I would do crazy stuff if I had the ability to control minds. I would do really crazy stuff, but I wouldn't want to do that. I would just give me the ability to be strong as hell, like mad powerful, but never die. Like
that's 2 powers. That's too much.
I'm fucking Thanos in this shit.
He's not sidekick. What do you?
No, I'm just saying, like being so bad, being a bad person. Nah,
you need to talk to someone.
I don't know. Like, no, hey, Josendo, I'm probably one of the nicest persons like you'll ever meet. Like, honestly, I help out everybody.
Yeah,
But
he's a friendly guy, but he's a dick.
yeah, like I hate bullies. I hate people that are mean to other people. So like I always, I guess I can say like I wish bad on the people that are like that sometimes because like I hate those people that are bullies. And I always tell my son.
This guy Puro Pinche Personal real quick, guys. I'm sorry.
No, I tell my son, I was like, in my hood we bully bullies because whenever he tries to like pick on somebody, I always tell my son like, in my hood we bully bullies.
Man, it always comes around somehow, some way.
Yeah.
It always comes around. Like
I hate people like that, man. Honestly.
Good job, Milton. You made us go freaking personal. You made Alex lay on the couch and talk about his feelings.
Yeah, man. You should be a fucking.
You know what, Milton? Where were you on January 6th?
Don't tell me, Milton.
All right, fellas. So that's all I got for tonight. Next week we'll do a March Madness bracket breaker, and let's have a fun time with that. Obviously, more news will go on as we talk about it. But guys, thank you for tonight. This is fun.
Hey,
yes.
why not showing my Bulls any love, man?
What's the show about? No one's talking about. We talked about the top teams.
But we're just like. We're going at this again. I'm telling you, the Spurs would have been on some kind of run right now. I want from everybody. Dog.
Okay.
Honestly.
Okay. I said tonight we're just going to do the draft. Okay. All this extracurricular stuff.
I know, but I'm telling you.
We had the pod done in less than an hour, and now we're going extra after dark. Okay. Talk about your Bulls. Go ahead. Talk about it.
No, I'm just saying, James, am I wrong? If the Bulls would have if the Spurs would have had some kind of run like this, we would have been talking about it.
Somebody would have said something.
Yeah. I mean, they're gonna be first round exits, but then the Zach LaVine trade, like I said, had to happen.
You're gonna be play in exits. You ain't first round exits. You play in exit.
I don't know if they catch eighth, they play the Magic. They for sure beat the Magic.
Nah, I don't know about that one, buddy.
Yeah. They'll beat the Magic, my God.
Nah, I don't know.
You see, they spanked the freaking Lakers, and now it's like, you know what? We're gonna beat the Magic. We're gonna beat all these guys. Okay.
They beat the Nuggets.
Their friends kid.
So did the Wizards. I mean, we think the Wizards are gonna do shit.
Yeah, but they've like dominated both those teams.
Stop it, Alex. Stop it.
Yeah,
I'm glad that Matas was able to get a dunk on Luka and all that shit. Go blow by past him and all that shit. I was like, where was that nice dunk in the freaking dunk contest? It would have been nice to see him actually hit that shit.
Because he actually doesn't do basic dunks, so he wasn't trying to do a basic dunk.
Oh well, I mean, freaking Stephon Castle didn't do one basic dunk. I mean,
bro,
Mike McClellan had like 3 months to prepare for that shit.
Bro, Castle is a gold mine, bro. That is such a great pick, bro.
There you go.
I fucking love seeing this kid.
Oh no, you started this. I was ready to end the show.
No, but I'm just saying. I already knew it was gonna happen. Like all I see is Castle this, Castle that. I'm like
he's the best rookie coming out this year.
He's a fucking Walmart version of Murray.
What?
Walmart version.
Oh
of
my God.
That's
okay,
crazy.
Yeah, we're done. We're done here. Pod's over. All right. Hey,
you mean the back-to-back? You mean the UConn champion, the freaking March Madness champion? You call it that guy? Walmart Murray? That's disrespectful.
Wow.
Yeah, you over here cheering for 16 and under Giddy, but okay. Now we're the problem. We're the problem.
He's getting over here triple doubles, quadruple doubles. I know Castle.
And how many junior proms is he attending?
I don't know. Probably when he was in junior high. At least he's not showing his penis to everybody.
Hey,
we let that fool go. What happened to you? You traded for Giddy. That's the difference. We let our guy go. You traded for Giddy.
What's crazy is that all that allegedly.
Little sister from
all that said allegedly.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Yeah. All that stuff was put out, and he's still playing. Yet one guy
is probably a minor.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing because the parents didn't want to freaking do anything because obviously he gave him hush money. Come on, bro. That's
And he
different.
got the complexion for the protection, so you know how that goes.
I wouldn't know.
Where was he on Jerry
Right,
Sick?
it ain't right.
Hey, the last team that freaking Josh Primo played for was guess who? The Chicago Bulls under the Windy City Bulls.
Well, who?
Under the Bulls.
The Bad Boy Records.
Joshua Primo. So guess what, Chicago? You got two people to worry about.
Baby Oil Records.
Like again.
Get rid of those guys. You know, they go to San Antonio and they act like they're something. They're busy messing up them.
All I said was Castle was balling because I went to the Spurs versus Philly game and he went 15.
Oh my! Everybody's fucking balling against Philly.
Well, no, but I'm just
Come
saying,
on, bro. Washington does that, bro. Come on. Washington does that.
15 to 15. That was crazy. That was a crazy stat.
Alex can't let a Spurs fan just be a Spurs fan. He just gotta go with his own thing.
I just said I like Stephon Castle. That's all I said. I just said we fucking balling out the water and he's fucking MVP caliber. I just said I like the improvement.
We got the same record as the Bulls too. I don't even know like why anyone's like none of us should be happy. We got the same record as the Bulls.
Yeah, but the thing is, the Spurs haven't beat the Bulls in like 4 or 5 years, I think now.
I'm not happy because one,
I think I was there the last time they beat them. That was like 3 years ago.
I'm not happy because I feel like we're not tanking properly. Like we still trying to win games and stuff.
We're not. We weren't. You know, these players are not trying to tank, bro. Come on now.
Yeah.
And even if we did start tanking, what were we gonna fall to? 7th? Like It doesn't matter, bro. Like we were like so far ahead of all these other teams before that, anyway. So like, it doesn't make any sense even if we had started tanking.
Oh, and then whenever they had Wemby and Fox, I mean, they still weren't like.
You mean the 4-game example they got?
Yeah, like they still couldn't like pull ahead.
They only went 2 and I think they went 2 and 2 together. They only got 4 games, bro. They didn't get much time. They got no time.
I'm talking about like Wemby by himself, and then like they weren't able to like get some game leads or whatever, and like take a lead in like the 7th, 8th seed because they were there for a while, right? I think they were like the 7th or 8th seed.
No, we were never that high.
Really?
Unless you're thinking of the first 2 weeks of the season, but we were never that high.
Yeah, the first 2 weeks of the season, I heard that you guys were going to win the championship.
Who the fuck told you that bullshit? There ain't no one in this damn panel. That's for damn sure.
No, we is not. I think I gave us 5. I think I gave us 5 years.
I said don't rush it. There's no reason to rush it. Hey, they got him Fox.
Alex went on a fucking rant. It was like the city's gonna be like 2 years, and then y'all gonna be mad when y'all are losing. And then like the season started, and we were fucking like,
y'all are fucking. I'll tell you guys.
But he was right because like the season started, and we were like, I think the Spurs was like 3 and 8 and something. And people was like, we suck. Like we need to.
No, it was like no, bro. I heard the first like 5 games, people were already saying exactly what you said, Alex. People were already shitting. Is Wemby really that guy? Is Wemby really gonna take us to the promised land, or is he just another Ben Simmons? Like what? Why are we going there?
You know a question I've been wanting to ask you guys, and I've been really like holding this one in. But if Wemby went to Houston and the same thing that's happening right now, where Wemby's getting hurt or missing a lot of games, would anybody from the Spurs fans be talking shit to Houston, saying, "You see, this is what happens when you go to Houston"?
People talk shit about Houston no matter what. So yes, they would have happened. Yeah, it would have happened.
Especially with when you look at the history of all their great star players. Like I would say outside of probably Hakeem Olajuwon.
So do you think Houston? So you think Houston fans are?
They're talking shit about Wemby being hurt and all that shit. Yeah, yes, they are.
But you think that's rightfully so? Because you guys would do that same thing to them.
I don't give a fuck about what right and wrong.
Oh yeah, it don't matter because we don't.
It's a rivalry.
We don't carry a history of really having like injury plagued players. I think the only one we had was Kawhi Leonard. That was drafted.
Everyone thought that Wemby's problems would be all leg related, and he'd be missing a lot of time because of his legs and all that shit. Yeah. Right now, he's out because of blood thinners in his shoulder. Okay, Now I do hate that they do try to manage him and fucking he misses a lot of games for no damn reason. Like
Yeah,
he's young, let him play. Like he wants to be out on the court, but again, that's not his choosing. That's fucking management's, right? They control the
yeah.
contract and all that shit. But also, too, guess what? We don't even have a good coach right now. Pop is gone, and he might not return.
This
We got
is
Mitch Johnson. We got Mitch Johnson. He ain't good.
He is fucking terrible.
Bring me back, Coach Becky. Bring me back the GOAT. I know she's with the Aces right now, but bring her back.
Shit, I'll take what you call it in place of what you call it.
Mark Jackson.
No, Coach Bud. I'll take Coach Bud.
He might get fired from the freaking Suns already after 1 year. The Suns are awful. The Suns are awful. If they make the play-in, they'll be first exits too. I mean, God, awful. You think what KD and Book you be doing or something? Ever since they let go of freaking Chris Paul, they've been.
Yeah, that was drastic. I thought that was the dumbest thing they could have done. Like that was so much chemistry between them.
Oh, but we wanted Bradley Beal. He's so good in Washington. Oh, shut up. Bradley Beal was always overhyped, overrated. All these guys from Washington are fucking ridiculous, bro.
Bro, he's probably one of the players that I would say like it's crazy the downfall that he's had. Like since the John Wall. It's crazy to say he ain't been the same since John Wall. Like, because I mean, then he even got Russ, and he still wasn't him. Like, bro, I don't. It's crazy, dog. And I thought he had so much potential. Like,
nah. He kept taking bag after bag after bag to say in Washington, and he knew that team wasn't improving. He's always that dude was always a me guy. So when the Suns are like, we need a team, we need players to play with Book and KD, and they got him. And I was like, it's a downfall from here.
yeah,
I know. Jeff was like, oh, they're gonna be champions. Like, no, bro, Bradley Beal ain't shit. Like respectfully, like he don't know team ball and all that stuff. Plus, you don't get a true point guard with that addition, and now you can't trade him away. So guess what? KD and possibly Book are out the Phoenix Suns this next offseason. That's crazy. I think KD might end up in Houston or OKC.
that would be dope to end his career at OKC. That would be dope, especially with a chance to win the title.
They don't need him. I don't think they need him.
I don't think so either, but I think he.
I don't think they need him, but that will be a great way to go out. Like he goes over there, comes off the bench, like.
Watch OKC. Comes off the bench. The fuck, he ain't coming off the bench.
You don't think so?
Fuck no, he's still averaging like 27 points. He ain't coming off the bench.
Rightfully so, he is. Like, he is averaging.
He's still a top 20 player all time. Like, you ain't gonna put him on the bench, bro. Come on now.
I mean,
damn. What do you think about Kawhi Leonard's little run right now with the Clippers?
I hope he stays healthy. I want to see him healthy, so that way he can have a fantastic run in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But it's when he gets the playoffs, and all of a sudden, I need.
You think it's mental? You think it's mentally like what it is, or you think it's honestly?
I think he's legit like hurt, but I do think it's mentally taxing. Like that shit is not easy to like every year to come back from that shit. And then the Clippers re-signed him. They gave him all that money still, and I'm like, just why?
It's crazy, but the Clippers are still one of the. What are they right now?
They're like 5th or 6th, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, James Harden has had a good year. Who's their fucking 6th man, or was their 6th man until they started going off?
He wasn't a 3-point contest. Powell.
Norman Powell. Yeah. Norman Powell. Yeah, he's been having a hell of a run. So, I mean, but.
The Warriors are still up there. The Grizzlies,
Hey, Jimmy Bucket's been doing something for the Warriors. He's been nice with them. So good shit on them. He are dying. He culture was truly just Butler culture.
Yeah, if I'm the Lakers, I do not want to see the Warriors in the first round. I'd rather play the Grizzlies if I'm the Lakers.
Well, right now that's how the standings are. They would play the Grizzlies in the first round.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
and with Ja being hurt a lot, it might happen. But all right, fellas, I'm gonna call it a night. Like I said, we could have been done like 30 minutes ago. You dirty bastards out here, all the shit. But guys, thank y'all for enjoying this episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping up with the chat. We'll be back next week, guys, for Trigger Trey Parker, dad of two, the professor Alex Santa Cruz, hater James. He's always a hater when it comes to his own Dallas Cowboys, but he's humble in our hearts.
Yes,
I
sir.
am Jose Garza. We are Puro Pinche Sports. We are out.